Live from the KTVE Broadcast Center, your Arklamiss news source, the award-winning station, and home of the live storm tracker Doppler radar. This is NBC 10 News Live at 10.
Hello and thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Jalen Levette. Our top story at 10. Louisiana State Police are investigating a homicide that took place early this morning in Lake Providence. Around 1 a.m., LSP was dispatched to the 1200 block of 2nd Street where 18-year-old Tyson Jackson was found dead. After further investigation, 19-year-old Zachorian McCullum was arrested in connection to the homicide. He is charged with second-degree murder, possession of a firearm by a person convicted of certain felonies, and obstruction of justice. He is currently being held at the East Carroll Parish Detention Center. Details of the incident are limited as the investigation is ongoing. Anyone with information regarding the incident are encouraged to contact the Louisiana State Police. And the funeral services for 2-year-old Jersey Simpson, Jabor Simpson, and Jamal Bosley took place yesterday at the Monroe Civic Center's Jack Howard Theater. The services began at 1 p.m. Family, friends, and the community members gathered wearing pink and blue to honor their lives. Jersey, Jabor, and Jamal were shot and killed last Tuesday on Grandmont Street in Monroe. Police have arrested 2 suspects for the murders.
Arklamiss Most Wanted, sponsored by Coney Island Connection and Chris Lewis.
A Rayville man was reported missing in 2020 and his family still waits for answers. NBC 10's Chelsea Monet reports in this week's Arklamiss Most Wanted.
Alex Elder's family says it's been 5 years since they last saw or heard from him. His mother told me in June 2024 that this is the longest they've ever been apart, and she's convinced something is seriously wrong.
And I loved my son. When it feel like something wrong with him, it'd be wrong with me. When he could feel me, I could feel him with something wrong. And I know there's something wrong.
You feel like something's wrong?
Yeah, I really do.
This is Alex Earl Elder. Reports indicate he was last seen on Washita Street in Rayville back in January 2021. But family says they've not heard from him since November 2020.
We used to talk on the phone every day. He lived at my grandma's, so I would visit him on the weekends. But yeah, last time I talked to him, it was sometime November 2020. So that's probably the last time.
Sky, she was crying every day. She was crying about her dad because him and Sky is like this here. They're close. She loved her daddy.
Mr. Elder simply vanished, and his family said they reported it several times to authorities.
My mom would practically try and pressure them into, trying to send out help for him and search for him. But it didn't really get anywhere.
They told me they couldn't find him. They don't know where yet. And I just started running up there, up there and all that stuff. Yeah.
His mother recalls the last time she saw him.
The last time I seen him, I said, do not go nowhere. Stay with Mama. No, Mama, I got to go walking. I got to do this. I said, okay, bye-bye. I'll see you later when you come. That was it, baby. I ain't seen him in a long time. 2 years and six months.
Many prayers, tears, and a lot of sleepless nights for a worrying mother and daughter.
I cried by my baby because he needed to be with me. He needs to. He out there in the lonesome world. Don't tell where he at. He out there in the lonesome world. I don't know, my baby got warm clothes, blankets and stuff, and somewhere to lay their head on. I've been thinking about that from my heart.
Not a day went by that we didn't talk, so I feel like he wouldn't have just, fallen off the face of the earth and just dropped contact with anyone. It's just not like him.
Here's a message to Mr. Elder from his family.
I'll tell him come home and I love him.
I miss him, love him, and want him to come home. But I really wouldn't understand, if he is okay and alive, I wouldn't really understand why he would just not contact me for 4 years.
Call Crime Stoppers at the number shown on your screen with information on Mr. Elder's whereabouts. Your tips could bring someone home and or provide a family with closure. For Arklamiss Most Wanted, I'm Chelsea Monet.
For a list of local fugitives that have been captured, pick up a copy of the Justified newspaper at your local convenience store. Over the weekend, Louisiana Delta Community College hosted their Comic-Con convention at the West Monroe Convention Center. Guests from all over came in their best costumes to purchase comic book memorabilia, connect with community, and speak to special guests. The event was also an opportunity for the Louisiana Delta volunteer students to learn the inner workings of a large-scale event coordination.
It builds our students' morale, helps them be leaders, teaches them what it means to really try to put an event together, community involvement, and helps them when they're trying to get a job because they understand all the inner works of event planning.
To students and small children, it aimed to bring in 2,000 guests, exceeding last year's count of over 1,000 guests. And also this weekend, the Chenault Aviation and Military Museum hosted their second annual Chenault Fest. The event featured local small business vendors, food trucks, and live performances from local musicians. Chenault Fest serves as a fundraiser to support the upkeep and programs of the museum.
Not many people know the Chenault Museum, but we do a lot more things other than just display artifacts. We have a number of veteran programs that we're very proud of. So we would love for people to come and visit us anytime. The museum is totally free, and it's something you would really totally enjoy coming to see.
This festival featured a gun raffle for an extra fundraiser, and the night ended with a show of hot air balloons that patrons could pay to ride in. That brings us to our question of the day here at KTVE. We want to know, were you able to attend Chenault Fest? Just scan that QR code on your screen or go to arklamiss.com/vote and let us know. We'll take a look at what viewers say at the end of today's show.
Stay alert with the NBC 10 weather app, sponsored by Level Tech Foundation Repair.
She's the teacher who stays late to help one more student. The neighbor who creates a big change from just a small idea. The local business owner who turns her success into opportunity for others. Every day, remarkable women lead, inspire, and change lives in our community. We want your help to recognize her impact. Visit myarklamiss.com to nominate a woman in your life who is truly remarkable. Billy Wood Auto Group celebrates remarkable women.
Style or substance. Somehow, it became one or the other. But there is another choice. Not stopping until you have everything in the GMC Sierra. Work at 0% APR plus $3,100 total value on this Sierra 1500 model. Plus, current eligible GMC owners get an additional $3,500 purchase allowance.
Banner Ford of Monroe, the #1 volume Ford dealer in North Louisiana. For cars, trucks, and SUVs built Ford tough.
Come see for yourself why the Banner way is a better way. Banner Ford of Monroe. Just take the Garrett Road exit off I-20.
Whoa, you were this close to becoming deer jerky. Hey, you can't park there.
Yeah, and he had that just saw my deductible look in his eyes.
Should I tell him about CarStar Laney's Collision Center? Sure, he'll thank you later. I don't think he speaks deer, honey.
CarStar Laney's Collision Center will save you the big bucks with 2 locations to serve you. Call us today.
Tried weight loss shots but didn't see results? Ask Dr. Gray. Call today, 318-251-1000.
Jaden Maloney and Demetrius Gamble, weekday mornings on NBC 10 News. NBC 10 News at 10 continues.
A Franklin Parish high school senior is proving you're never too young to leave a footprint on your community. As Timmy Arthur tells us, Eli Rogers' 4-H service project will not only help families in need across the world, it will also help folks right here at home.
He's just a high school student in Franklin Parish, but his footprint is growing inside the community. I'm going to introduce you to Eli Rogers, a 4-H member who's collecting thousands of shoes, and he is making a difference, one step at a time. It started as a simple service project for 4-H, collect some shoes, help a few people. But for Franklin Parish High School senior Eli Rogers, it's turned into something much bigger. Last year, he collected more than 3,000 pairs of shoes. This year, he's hoping to do that and more.
If we get our goal of 100 bags of 25 pairs of shoes, Fund Storage is going to come pick those up right after November 30th. Send them off to developing countries, just like I said.
Eli is partnering with Funds to Orgs, a for-profit organization that takes donated shoes and sends them to developing countries, giving small business owners there a chance to earn a living by reselling them. Every bag of shoes Eli collects helps change lives across the globe. And Funds to Orgs also gives back a portion of the proceeds to Franklin Parish 4-H.
Last year, the money we raised about $1,400. $1,000 of that went to 4-H scholarships, and he used some of the other funds to fix up the Baskin Blessing box and also to get a whole new bed for a foster family.
Tell me why you came here today.
I've been to Eli.
Even young Johan is learning the meaning of service and giving back to his community. Roger says 4-H has allowed him to walk out his faith and live his life in service to others.
Thanks so much.
Gently used shoes with no holes in them are accepted at the 4-H office or at Franklin Parish High School through November 30th. This is literally a mission with heart and soul. This can be a lot of trouble. It's taken away from other things you could be doing as a teenager. Why do it?
It's for Jesus, for the one who sent me and for the one out there who needs to have a touch from him.
I'm Tammy Arender with stories that matter on your Arklamiss news source.
You can also drop off shoe donations at the Baskin Town Hall through November 30th. Well, weather's next. Meteorologist Elizabeth Temple is here. She'll have your full forecast when ABC 10 News at 10 continues.
Each morning, NBC 10 is keeping it local. We sit down with local business owners to share their stories and what makes their business unique. Want your business featured? Go to myarklamiss.com and click on Keeping It Local.
This is the 2025 Nissan Pathfinder. It's roomy in here and performs out there. Actually, it performs just about everywhere. Find your path in the 2025 Nissan Pathfinder. Nissan, #1 in new vehicle quality. Now get 5,000 customer cash or 0% APR financing for 60 months on the 2025 Nissan Pathfinder.
Car trouble? Parker Tire and Alignment fixes everything. Family owned and operated right here in West Monroe. Our certified ASE mechanics can handle anything from headlight to tail light and everything in between. Trust Parker Tire and Alignment for all your vehicle needs.
Stop paying rent, start winning it every Saturday in November from 5 to 10 p.m. Win $250 in free play every 30 minutes. And at 10, one winner takes home $1,500 cash for rent. Earn entries daily with your My Edge card. Waterview Casino in Vicksburg.
The only privately owned wound ostomy clinic in Louisiana. Karen Stansbury brings over 28 years of experience for wound and ostomy issues. Call today.
Arklamiss Most Wanted, Wednesday on NBC 10 News at 10. What's the Score? It's stories of local athletes. It's highlights of local games and more. Get the Score with Zach Richardson, weeknights on NBC 10 News. Sponsored by Craftsman Federal Credit Union. The latest local news is always a click away at myarklamiss.com. Live Storm Tracker Doppler Radar, sponsored by Homeland Bank. And now, exclusive Storm Tracker Doppler weather with meteorologist Elizabeth Temple.
Starting out with those
look from the Storm Tracker Doppler radar, still sitting very dry across the region despite that cold front that should have, in theory, brought us some rain yesterday and on Friday, but right now sitting nice and clear outside, which has allowed our temperatures to really cool down a lot across the region, sitting in the upper 30s to low 40s right now, which in comparison to 24 hours ago, about maybe 20 to 25 degrees below what we saw yesterday night, and likely to continue to see these numbers drop heading into the rest of the overnight hours. And you've got the dry air to thank for it. These dew points are very low and very dry, which may be an issue heading into tomorrow, where we see some of these stronger wind gusts, which does lead to a potential fire danger, as you see these dew points right now sitting in the 20s and 30s across the region. We do have that breeze coming out of the north and northwest, which is making it feel a little bit more chilly than it is actually outside in the low to mid 30s. It is feeling like 40 right now in Monroe. So because of that, we do have this freeze warning in effect for the entire region. This is through early tomorrow morning and likely going to be extended into tomorrow night, as well, as we are expecting these overnight lows to continue to be near or just below the freezing point. We have already seen the areas to the east have already seen that freeze warning have been extended through tomorrow night as well. As you can see on the satellite, saw a little bit in the cloud cover earlier this afternoon, but that has since moved out of the way. We are now going to stay very clear, at least heading through the beginning portions of this week. So like I said, clear and sunny skies through Monday, and that is going to continue as we head into Tuesday. But then as we head into Wednesday, we'll start to see a pattern change, which is going to allow for more of the cloud cover to make its way into the region, just due to the upper level high that is building over the area. And then as we head into Thursday, we'll see very similar things across the region, but we are likely going to continue to stay dry. As we look ahead to our future temperatures overnight, likely to get below freezing across the region to the upper 20s to low 30s. Daytime highs tomorrow only getting into the upper 40s to low 50s, so definitely a day to bring that jacket along with you anywhere. And then we are going to once again be below freezing heading into early Tuesday morning. You see upper 20s to low 30s across the region, but before we are going to warm back up into the 60s heading into Tuesday to possibly mid to upper 70s on Wednesday. So a very quick bounce back in those high temperatures. Overnight, though, we do have that freeze potential, upper 20s, low 30s, clear, cool, and quiet. Daytime highs tomorrow only into the upper 40s to low 50s. A lot of sunshine, and that's going to continue to stay the trend heading into the beginning portions of this week before we do, unfortunately, warm back up to above average high temperatures heading into Wednesday, Thursday, Friday before our next storm potential moves through this weekend, and that's not until we warm back up again to 79 to 78 degrees heading into the rest of this week. Hey, Freddie.
I don't feel bad for Freddie. I don't. I'm enjoying this cold weather,
I know that
and I will be enjoying it tomorrow.
I know that you like it. A lot of us aren't quite used to it, though, like you are.
I get it. I get it. Well, thank you, Elizabeth. Coming up on ABC 10 News at 10, we have your sports update with a recap on LSU versus Alabama when ABC 10 News at 10 continues.
Meteorologist Chase Ward, weekday mornings on NBC 10 News Today.
Hey man, good to see you. Glad you came over. Man, I appreciate it. Thanks for inviting me over. I love your new furniture. Where'd you get it? Oh, well, thank you. Everything came from the First West Thrift Store. Really? I need to check out the First West Thrift Store. You should.
First West Thrift Store. Not what you'd expect, but exactly what you need.
Everyone's gearing up for the holidays. The best friend.
So happy together.
And the first timer. The neighborhood hero. And the out-of-towners. And it all comes together in a Chevrolet.
It's Chevy Red Tag. Now well-qualified buyers can get 0% financing on all 2026 Silverado 1500 models. Plus, Costco Executive members can get a $12.50 members-only incentive.
The things they said, the love they knew, their life was one of a kind. Their service should be too. Kilpatrick Funeral Homes. Service and care for beyond the ordinary. to help your family celebrate a one-of-a-kind life. Let Kilpatrick Funeral Homes help you tell the unique story.
Trust us. Call us. A funeral is a lifetime in a day. Choose Kilpatrick.
Hi, I'm Karen Stansberry with Wound Ostomy Care Clinic in West Monroe. You have a choice in choosing your wound and ostomy care provider. I treat wounds that will not heal and difficult ostomies. Go to AskThePros at myarklamiss.com.
Is paying at the pump particularly painful? Then enter the gas card giveaway. Just scan the code or go to myarklamiss.com to register. Then watch NBC 10 News at 10 and call when you hear your name. Brought to you by Brookshire's.
All roads lead to Bannerford of Monroe, where automotive service comes to you with free pickup and return of your vehicle for service. Go to bannerfordofmonroe.com to schedule service.
Come see for yourself why the Banner Way is a better way. Bannerford of Monroe. Just take the Garrett Road exit off I-20.
Jaden Maloney and Demetrius Gamble, weekday mornings on NBC 10 News.
Welcome back in, everyone, and happy Sunday. Well, it wasn't too happy for our LSU Tigers. They fell to Alabama 20-9 in the game where, Shaw, obviously the run game was kind of the story, or lack thereof. There wasn't a run game for this team, and it plagued them, you know, getting in the red zone so many times and not really capitalizing, but they weren't able to move the ball. This was still a one-possession game for the majority of it, but they just had nothing to go for them in the run game on the ground, and it kind of played them in the passing game. And speaking of the passing game, that was a big story when Garrett Nussmeier was benched. What did we see out of that situation?
Yeah, I think what we saw is that we might have a quarterback controversy brewing in Baton Rouge. Garrett Nussmeier just did not look great out there today. He looked like he was holding on to the ball too long, maybe staying on reads too long, and not really helping his offense move the ball. So in the second half, Coach Frank Wilson in his first game made a huge decision to turn to Van Buren, and like you said earlier, it didn't really look much different. Van Buren does have his legs, and you saw them try to roll him out of the pocket, get him on QB run some more, but we'll see what happens in the coming weeks. I think that when you have a guy as highly touted as Garrett Nussmeier, it's going to be hard to bench him, and you wonder what the locker room thinks, but if Van Buren's going to help you win, then maybe the direction you have to go. But at the end of the day, with the quarterback struggles, with the running back struggles, Coach Frank Wilson said that he really loved how his team fought, and in his first game, that's what he was most proud of.
Yeah, I like the way our team played. I like the way our team prepared. I was hurt for our players. They wanted to win. I wanted them to have that, to savor that, to have that moment, and so I hurt for them. They were extremely disappointed in the locker room because they prepared so hard and so well. And so the key was to let them know, pick your chin up, hold your head high, and we'll continue to build off of this, that there is no disappointment. Although, unfortunately, we didn't get the win, the way you played mattered most. You look at us in our preparation, you look at us in pregame, you look at how we played this game. That wasn't a team that had quit in them. That wasn't a team that was submissive or not willing to fight back. It just wasn't our day, unfortunately, to capitalize or to win the football game. But I thought our kids handled the 2 weeks well, and I thought they did some things well. When you're playing against a team like this and you have opportunities, you have to seize the moment, and we fell short on doing that.
Well, you got to agree with him on one thing. This team definitely did fight Saturday night, but also facing an uphill battle, a new coach, and facing the number 4 team in the country. But they will be looking to bounce back and gain some confidence against another rival back at home against the Arkansas Razorbacks. But obviously they weren't the only team that went down. You know, obviously y'all take us through a couple of our teams back home.
Yeah, we had the La Tech Bulldogs. They took on Delaware today, and they fell in that matchup 25-24. But on the other side of things, you had the Grambling State Tigers taking on Bethune-Cookman, and they were able to get a big win in that one with a 4-string quarterback. They won that one 31-23. Yeah, they played pretty well.
They won the game and they won the fight. That's all I got to say.
Well, ending on some light news for our Grambling State Tigers, a great win for them, and that's going to do it today for The Score. Thank you all for tuning in.
Have the conversation now.
The time to learn about hospice services is before a person is in a medical crisis. You should know about these options of care before it's too late. At Ascend Hospice Care, our complete mission is to provide compassionate, loving, and transformational care during the last stages of life. Improving the quality of life often prolongs life. We are locally owned and operated by people in your community to give you the comfort and compassion during this time and long after. Ascend Hospice Care. We focus on improving the quality of life at the end of life.
I'm attorney Gordon McKernan. Whether you've been injured in a little $20,000 fender bender or in a really bad wreck worth millions, my law firm will fight to get it done for you.
Thankfully, my accident wasn't too serious, but I got Gordon, and he still got me $15,000.
My wife's wreck was very bad. She got Gordon, and Gordon got her $1.2 million.
Big cases and small, we handle them all. If you've been hurt, just call me. Get it done.
Get Gordon and get it done.
Some insurers also claim we don't offer a lifetime warranty. That's misleading. Parker Auto Body has proudly stood behind our repairs for over 40 years, offering a true lifetime warranty. At Parker Auto Body, it's not about being expensive, it's about doing it right. Because safety, quality, and your peace of mind are worth it.
Solar Wash Coin Laundry, we make wash day easy and save you money. Load your Solar Wash card and watch it grow. Nobody beats our laundry bonus rewards. Then knock out your laundry at one of our 3 locations, all open 24/7. And our new location coming soon at 3009 Louisville Avenue. We offer self-service machines, or you can opt for our drop-off wash and fold services. Free pickup and delivery coming soon. At Solar Wash Coin Laundry, you can count on a clean, welcoming environment with all the amenities you need to make wash day easy. Solar Wash Coin Laundry. Come see us today.
Meteorologist Chase Ward, weekday mornings on NBC 10 News Today.
One last look at that 7-day forecast. The Arctic air is here throughout Monday afternoon. Those high temperatures will struggle to reach 50 degrees on Monday. We will warm back up to some very nice weather on Tuesday, not before we have some more sub-freezing temperatures the night before. But then as the upper level pattern shifts and moves out of the way, we are going to warm up very fast as we head into the back half of this week. Mid to upper 70s, maybe near 80, likely before our next storm chances move in this weekend.
That's it for us. You can stay up to date at myarklamiss.com. Have a good night.